Hi Lucy. Today our book is Knuffle Bunny Free. This is the book that we're going to read. I had you watch videos about Knuffle Bunny, and I had you watch a video about Knuffle Bunny 2. If you haven't done that yet, you're going to want to do that before you listen to this videotape, because this is the third book in that series. So we are going to do a project next week that has to do with Knuffle Bunny. So I want to make sure that you listen to all three. I didn't get a chance to read the other two to you because I was a little busy this week, but I found some cool videos and they were animated, so I thought you might like those. I'm going to read this one to you now. This is Knuffle Bunny Free, and it is by our friend Mo Willems, who writes the Pigeon books too. All right, Knuffle Bunny. Oh goodness, look at, he's flying. I love how they put pictures in the front of these, and there's all the memories of how Trixie was growing up. Knuffle Bunny Free, an unexpected diversion. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Sometimes people call their grandparents a different name, and in Holland they call their grandparents Oma and Opa. Holland is far away, so that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in a line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. She looks very excited about getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. It's a long way to Holland. It takes a long time to get there. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. They live very far away, so she must be very excited to see them. And they have a sign, "Welcome, Trixie." Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Oh no, in the past when Trixie realized something, it usually has something to do with Knuffle Bunny. Let's see what happens. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She didn't have to. Oh my goodness, look at Daddy's face. It happens a lot, doesn't it? So he already knows. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had already left for China. China is very far away. Oh, look at Trixie's eyes. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Sometimes we have to be brave, don't we? Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and had to say goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. They're trying to make her feel a lot better, aren't they, about losing her Knuffle Bunny? Trixie understood. She was getting bigger. The first book, Trixie was a baby. And then the second book, she was on her way to school, her pre-K classroom, and now she's a little bit older. So it said back here, I want to read this again before I go on. It said back here, she was getting bigger, even if she wished she wasn't. Yeah, sometimes when we get bigger, sometimes we like to be small for certain things, and she kind of misses her Knuffle Bunny, so I can understand why she would want to be small and want to hold on to that. So I'm going to show you something here. If you look in the background, all of the Knuffle Bunny books have real pictures. So this is a real bathtub, and the illustrator, Mo Willems, he drew a picture of Trixie and put it in a real picture. And that's all of these pictures are the same, with the real picture in the background and the animated people. So next week we are going to do a project doing something like that. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings on the playground and the carnival that was in town. She's very sad, so it's hard to enjoy things, isn't it? And while the whole week was filled with fun things Things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle bunny. Oma and Opa understood, and Oma and Opa had a plan. Oh, I wonder what Oma and Opa have planned for Trixie because she's sad about her Knuffle bunny missing. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie, a brand new top-of-the-line Bunny Bunny Wunny Dog Supreme, or Extreme. It could walk. I can speak it in. It could dance. I can dance in. And it could speak in Dutch. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. It is very fun though, isn't it? That was nice of Oma and Opa to try to make her feel better. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. Look, she has a dream. This is China. She dreamed of Knuffle bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle bunny would meet. All these different places. She dreamed of Knuffle bunny, of how Knuffle bunny would make them feel better. Oh, that's so nice. She's dreaming of other kids enjoying Knuffle bunny in different places. The next morning, Trixie felt better. I'm so glad she's feeling better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. Doesn't look like she liked it too much. It was a great day. I'm glad that she's feeling a lot better. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane. They are going home now. I see a baby crying in the background. She's too big to cry now, right? Wah! And listened to the baby crying as the plane lifted off. But can you believe it? Right there on that very plane. Oh my goodness, I see something here. Trixie noticed something. What do you think it was? Knuffle bunny! Look, she found Knuffle bunny. Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle bunny back in her arms. She does look extremely happy, doesn't she? Happy enough to make a decision. The baby is still crying. I wonder what her decision's gonna be. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle bunny?" Oh my goodness, that is so grown up of her. Really? Asked the baby's mother. Really? Asked Trixie's dad. He's kind of suspicious because he knows how much she loves Knuffle bunny. Really? Asked Trixie's mommy. Vloggy vloggy? Asked the baby. Do you think the baby's going to be happy to have the Knuffle bunny? I think so. Look, the baby stopped crying. Really? Said Trixie. She was big enough. She was big enough to let her Knuffle bunny go and give it to the baby so the baby could enjoy it. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. Yeah, they're so proud of her. And the other passengers were very relieved because the baby stopped crying. It's hard to think when a baby is crying, isn't it? And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. Look, she got a letter in the mail and a picture of the baby with her Knuffle bunny. That's so nice. And then this says, "The end." But there's more at the end of the book. This is a note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up. I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family. Look at Trixie's getting so big. She has a baby of her own. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package. What do you think's going to be in that package? She has a baby now. Let's see. Yeah, from an old pen pal. Love, Daddy. Look, she got Knuffle bunny back for her baby. That was so nice. That was a great plan. And it was very nice of the people to think of that for her, right? To her. All right. I hope you enjoyed this book. Next week we will be doing a project with this book. So, bye.